Louisiana crawfish are predicted to have the worst harvest season on record this year. The shortage is due to drought and other weather impacts and could lead to higher prices. To harvest crawfish, farmers grow a rice crop in 2 inches of water and then add crawfish to burrow underground. When the temperature is right and the weather has complied, the females will hatch around 400 to 900 eggs. However, experts say last year's drought stopped some farmers from flooding their fields, and excessive heat and recent cold fronts have impacted the crops during the growing months.